In this video, you will learn how to add item attributes. This is Asana Demo Store. I will go to the catalog and open the details of some product, for example this one. Here you can see product specifications. When customers search for a product, they might be interested in certain characteristics, such as size, color, brand, or model year. In the Asana Web Store, you can show product specifications on the product details pages. You can also show them on the product list pages. You can even use product specifications to filter and sort the products on the product list pages. And customers can also search for products by their characteristics. Product specifications provide more details about the product and allow your customers to find what they are looking for faster. You can add product specifications in Microsoft Dynamics GP using item attributes. You can add item attributes to the items and item classes. So, let's see how to do this. I will click Asana Commerce in the main menu and then Item Attributes Setup. Here you can create different item attributes like color, size, or model year. You just need to enter the attribute name and select its type. As you can see, there are different attribute types like decimal, integer, option, and text. If you select option, you can add the predefined list of item attribute values. For example, if you want to add item colors, you can create the item attribute of the option type, and in the value field, you can enter the list of colors. For all other item attribute types, you cannot create the predefined list of attribute values, but you can add them to each item individually. You can also block item attributes and their values, but if you do this, you will not be able to add them to the items. As you might know, Asana Web Store is available in different languages. Therefore, you can also provide translations for item attributes and their values. Select the item attribute or its value and click on the Translations button. You can select the necessary language and enter the attribute name or its value in the selected language. Well, when you have the list of attributes, you can add them to the items. Let's open some item. For example, this one. I will click Additional and then Item Attributes. Click on the Lookup button and you will be able to add the necessary item attributes from the list that I showed you earlier. If you add the attribute of the option type, you can also select the attribute value from the predefined list. For all other attribute types, you need to add attribute values manually. If you add a new value to the item attribute of the option type, which does not exist in the predefined list, this value will be automatically added to the item attribute setup window. You can also block attributes on the item level. If the attribute is blocked, it will not be used for the item. Attributes can be also added to the item classes and inherited automatically by all items that belong to this class. For example, I will open the item class Notebooks and click Additional and then Class Attributes. Just in the same way as for the items, you can add item attributes and values to the item classes. Let's open again the attributes added to the item. When you add some attributes to the items and item classes, you can differentiate them by the status. I means that these attributes are added directly to the item. C means that these are the attributes inherited from the class this item belongs to. At the beginning of this demo, I told you that you can use item attributes from GP to show product specifications, filter and sort the products on the product list pages, and to search for a product by its characteristics. To use item attributes in your web store, at first in SunnerAdmin you must go to Setup, ERP Integration, and add all required item attributes to the index field. If you check the list of fields, besides those from the Item Maintenance window, you can also see the fields with the attribute tag. By adding the necessary fields to the filter field and rebuilding the product index, you can then use them to set up filtering and sorting of products in the web store. By adding the fields to the keyword fields, you can extend your web store search. After configuring the index field, you can open the navigation and search page, and on the tab Faceted Filters, you can add the necessary fields that you want to use to filter the products on the product list pages in the web store, and on the Searching Results tab, the fields to sort the products.